So some of my favorite videos to watch for The Sims 4 are videos where you actually get to watch somebody build a house in real time or decorate an apartment in real time. It's a lot of a different vibe compared to like a speed build where you just get to hear them, talk after the process. I really enjoy watching these because you get to see the actual thought about why you picked that swatch, why you picked that bed, who lives here, all of those kinds of things, and it just makes me really happy. So I wanted to try my hand at doing one of these videos. I don't think I've ever done this before where I actually build in real time with you guys. So today we're going to be building a single mom's apartment in San Myshuno. The apartment we're using is 1310 21 Chic Street, the apartment that is directly across from Penny Pizzazz. This is one of my favorite apartments to build in the game. I don't know, there's something about how small it is that it just ends up feeling really cozy, and you can do a lot of different floor plans and make it work in different ways, which is always really, really fun. If you enjoy this video at any point, be sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and let's jump into the build. So of course, the very first thing you have to do anytime you go to build something is grab these subtle saucer lights and make them as small as possible and add a ton of them so you can at least see what you're doing. I also can't start any build without painting all of the walls the same color just to start, because it stresses me out if they're all different colors. Now, one thing about this apartment is that the floor plan before was super weird. It was like this with a bathroom over here, and I'm just I'm not a fan, but I'm not really sure how else we could set that up. I'm kind of thinking there could be a bedroom, a bathroom there. But there's a window in the way. That's the only issue with this apartment as well, is that there's so many windows that it's kind of that's a weirdly shaped room, and then a bathroom there, but that's so weird. And I would need a second bedroom because I do want this to be a single mom. I literally... I just got the Reba theme song stuck in my head. A single mom who works too hard, loves her kids, and never stops, with gentle hands and the heart of a fighter. Anyway. So I'm kind of what do I do here? That would be a very weird bedroom. I couldn't even really fit a double bed, so I might want to make the parents' room over here, and then maybe a bathroom there instead, and then we can change this up a bit. I keep the bathroom where it was before, but move this situation because this is just bad. It's just bad. It's bad. Okay, so that is a cute kid-sized bedroom, bathroom, kitchen, and then living, and we'll see what happens over there. I think that could work pretty well. I'm not mad at that. Okay. So what we're going to do is go in and pick some floors. I am very tempted to use the new cottage living floors, but I feel like they don't really suit a nice, ooh, no, just kidding. Those are beautiful. We're going to go with those, definitely. We didn't get any new tiles with that pack, I don't think. We can go in with just something pretty basic. One thing I hate is these ones here just look too shiny to me, especially these. Those are so shiny. I don't understand why they exist like that. These ones aren't too bad, though. Maybe just something cute like that, and then maybe just some basic white tile. That's kind of boring though, don't you think? That's kind of better. I like that more than the other white tile, so we'll go with that. And then in the main living area, I always like to keep it kind of just bright white, just so that it can feel very open, especially because it's such a small area. And then we can add a lot of decor to the walls and everything, just to give it a little more personality. So what I'm thinking is we add the kitchen here, but it'll be a very, very small kitchen. I recently did a video on TikTok where I built something pretty similar where the kitchen just went here, and I very much enjoyed how that all worked out. Now, I can't really think of what the vibe's gonna be. I think it should be really, really colorful. So I'm thinking probably the parenthood counters are the best option in that bright blue swatch. It's the best one. So we'll do one of those like that, and then that, and a fridge in the corner. Now, should we go full on bright colors? Make it super duper fun and just have everything be kind of wild? That's kind of my dream. So we can move this over. We can use the fun big sink from Parenthood and just throw that in there because that's just so beautiful. And then instead of a regular stove, I think we would probably go with one of the stovetop ones just because they don't actually take up less space, but it makes it feel like they take up less space in my mind. Maybe we throw in, yellow might be too much, but we could put it over here because I don't really want it next to the fridge. I've always been okay, you don't want a stove or an oven next to a fridge because then it's going to make the fridge hotter. That's not what we're going for. But I think that that's actually kind of cute and super fun. It's a really, really tiny kitchen, obviously, so you can't have too much going on in there. And then just some bright blue cabinets up top. We'll add, how do we want to work this out? Maybe put this one there, I always feel weird putting one like there, but I like it. It's cute. She's cute. We like her a lot. And then just a regular one, and then one on the end. Look at how cute that is. Just like a weird little nook kitchen. I like it. I'm a big fan. They're still able to use the counter that the stove is under, right? Like the, I hope so. Hopefully. We'll find out. We will add one of these. What are these things even called? We'll definitely add an oven hood, and I always just put it right above in there. I just think that that looks really cute. I don't really like to have them just open. I just think that they look better when they're kind of hidden behind that. Definitely add one of these. It's always fun to put it like right there. I just think that looks so silly. Like just have it, you know, immediately above the stove or the oven, but we'll hide it above the fridge instead. The best decor for kitchens definitely comes in the Cool Kitchen Stuff pack. We have these beautiful like spoons and knives and everything that you can use, and they're just so pretty. Let's get some, ooh, the red was cute. If we're going just like fun colors, we'll definitely go red with that. Maybe some like yellow knives. I'll size those down a little bit though. I do think that they're kind of scary. Not gonna lie to you, I haven't even turned on move objects. Who even am I? But we can put this here. That knife, like, it's just too much. Like, who needs that in their house? I just feel like you're gonna murder me if you have a butcher knife like sitting. I'm just not a fan. And we'll do the beautiful Miss Griffey trick where you just, you know, toss one of those in there so it looks like it's just leaning on the counter. I absolutely love that. This kitchen, honestly, I'm not mad at her. I think she's quite precious. Now, what we're gonna do is go in and add some kind of runner rug there so that it just looks a little bit more happy. I really, really like this one because it comes in some fun colors if we're going for like a bright, fun, colorful vibe. I'm actually a big fan. I feel like that's not bright and fun and colorful enough. Should we just go hot pink? I honestly think the orange is cute. I like the orange a lot. We'll do that. And we'll add some kind of giant plant in the corner. Plants are the best way to add anything to The Sims. If you just have a spot where you're like, I don't know what to put there, then you dine out, and you use that plant. That's the plan. That's all you got to do. Ooh, we can use this. This comes in like flowery patterns, doesn't it? Or am I making that up in my head? It does. No, those ones. Honestly, cottage living, she has my heart. She has my soul. I love her more than I have ever loved a human. Okay, what else can we get? Well, the new chairs too, like these. But then I feel like that doesn't suit this. I feel like we can get away with the table, but not with the chairs. I think that might be taking it too far. But we could do, no, those patterns don't work. What about just these chairs in a yellow swatch? Those are fun. That's pretty cute. There's a lot going on. Like lots of colors. Honestly, if I had free reign to decorate a whole place any way I wanted to, I would have like a rainbow kitchen. So that's just who I am. Either that or everything would be like very, very dark and like moody. Let's go and see. We need some decorations on these walls, definitely. Ooh, is this like an old... I haven't actually gone through most of the build stuff for cottage living. Like, this is so cute. Very country. Decorations, wall decor. So in my mind, this is like a single mom. You know, she has one kid, maybe, you know, their partner died. So it's just them raising their kid. And now they're like letting their kid help decorate. So I feel like the kid probably picked out this with the little bunnies on it. And then the kid's like, oh, can I put my skateboards on the wall? Like, that's really cute. I can't wait to attach to Sims that don't exist. Ooh, donuts and pizza. We like that one. That one's really fun. I should probably put up some curtains as well. Maybe just these basic eco lifestyle curtains. These are always good. They suit every single home. It doesn't even matter. Ooh, bright yellow. That's the way to go, my friends. Bright yellow is always the way to go. That is so cute. Look at but then the yellow's like too much with the chairs. Maybe we go with a blue for the chairs so they match the kitchen a little better. That's fun. I like that a lot, actually. One thing I do need before I forget is to add a trash can. I'll probably just put it right there, even though if you were like eating there, I feel like it'd be kind of gross, but we can just put like a little trash can, act like it doesn't actually smell bad, and then ignore it for the rest of the life. But I guess in like apartments, you don't need a trash can that much because you can just go out to the trash chute. But honestly, fun, cute. I never added doors. Can you tell that I'm like chaotic? Oh, we should just go with like these bright green doors. Those are really cute. Kind of a lot, but like super cute. Where do I put it? Okay, let's put this one maybe there and then the other door there, just so that all the doors can be together. They look a little bit weird, but I don't really want to put the bathroom door in the middle because then you kind of lose access to that whole tile. We'll just do it like that. That's fine. It's fine, right? The bathroom, super basic, as always. It is a kid that's going to be living here, so we'll just get them like a bright blue Discover University shower. Why not? And then we could use the same Parenthood sink, but in a different color. Blue, maybe. We might just use the blue one again or get a different sink entirely. These are so cute. We could go with this one. These come in really fun swatches. As you can see, I'm just picking like the most colorful, ridiculous stuff. And I think that's really fun. Decorating bathrooms is like the most boring thing in The Sims 4. Let's put some toilet paper like right here so it's awkward to grab. You know, you're sitting there and you're like, it's fun. You gotta torture your Sims once in a while, even if it doesn't actually affect them. Put some soap in the shower, and we gotta get some kind of a mirror. Should we get a cat mirror with clouds? I think that this mom honestly just wants her kid to be like the happiest ever and lets the kid decorate. And honestly, like, I love that vibe. It's kind of how it feels at my home, like with my mom. She lets my little sister decorate a lot of things and pick some stuff out. And I think that's super cute and just precious. Like, you just want the best for your kid. And you just want them to be able to pick the most ridiculous colors. So, like, feels a little funny, it feels a little dated, but I enjoy it. So then the mom's room, I feel like would be a little more tame. I think that if you have like a chaotic outside, this bed is perfect. All of the stuff from Dream Home Decorator is so gorgeous. Now, one thing that I add in like every single house is this comfortably plush rug. It literally just looks like it's fuzzy, and it just makes me want to touch it because it looks fuzzy. I always size it up so that it's just a little bit bigger. Maybe we'll go with a green one. This is going to be like a super basic bedroom because there's not too much space, but then we can get just like some, I think like those need to be just a little bit bigger. We get some like just basic, maybe white Discover University, beautiful, spectacular, and then maybe just some artwork. It's kind of sad the mom doesn't have a window in her bedroom, and I'm pretty sure at least where I live, like you can't actually call the thing a bedroom if it doesn't have a window. So that's really sad that she doesn't get a window. I apologize for that. Okay, so I'm thinking of using this picture here from Dream Home Decorator. Since we already have a Dream Home Decorator bed, we may as well just keep going with it. And then maybe some little drop down lights. These ones from Tiny Living are some of my favorites. I just feel like the mom would want a very like peaceful and calming area to sleep in. Wouldn't want anything too chaotic. I think I'm gonna move these over just a little bit though, because I always feel like they're just weirdly in the corner, and then move those accordingly for like that kind of vibe, you know, pretty basic, pretty cute. And then maybe add like the jungle adventure mirror down here. Precious, adorable. I think so. What could we add on the wall? Maybe like a bathrobe, just like chilling. And then some kind of plant just like hanging out on the floor. Honestly, I hate everything about this plant. Like the texture on it makes me feel really icky, and it makes me just think it would be itchy, and that just makes me feel yucky. And I would like for it to no longer exist. Ooh, maybe this new one from, I believe it's from Cottage Living. Yeah. Like that's pretty cute. You know, nice simple bedroom because she allows the rest of her home to be crazy colorful like this bathroom. Definitely. So we've got a kitchen, we've got the beautiful mother's bedroom, and then we have a little living area. So we'll probably put a TV there. Maybe we'll go with, oh, these comes in fun colors, doesn't it? This kids room stuff TV stand comes in this very beautiful bright blue color. So we'll probably get that one and put that TV on top of it. And we should go with like a crazy rug. Something like, I'm thinking like this one, but this might be like too much. Is that too much? It's like really big though. That's the only issue, is that that's kind of too big for the space. Then the actual size of it is ginormous. So that one doesn't really work. What else do we have? We could even just do like a stripey one, but those ones are kind of boring because we've had them in the game for so long. What do we have here? Are all of these rugs too much? Yes, yes they are. But do we love that for them? Yes, yes we do. I think I really like this one, except it's also not the right size. None of the rugs are ever the size I need them to be. We might go with the paranormal stuff rug because it comes in fun colors and it's like just a better size for the space, I think. So maybe we'll move this over just a little bit and then pick yellow's too much with the walls. We might go with like the purpley one. That's really fun. And then honestly, probably the Parenthood sofa, but I don't think it comes in like the best colors. I'm thinking the paranormal sofa as well, just because the furniture in the paranormal pack is like unmatched in the entire game, and I just love it so much. I'm thinking the pink one, and I'm honestly like contemplating leaving it on this like weird angle because I actually think that that's kind of cute in this space because it just makes it look more interesting. I might need to turn it just a little bit because I feel like Sims couldn't really walk past where it was there, but I think that that's kind of fun, and like kind of sections off the space in a different way than you would expect instead of just having it be straight. And then we might add some like little pillows over here in a fun swatch. A nice bright teal and yellow, that's fun. And then some kind of funky chair. Definitely a funky chair. Does this one come in fun colors? Maybe a little bit too muted for that. Ooh, this one's funky. It just, I'm realizing now that I'm just decorating a house that like no one's gonna want to have their Sims live in. And like, that's fine. It's gonna be okay. I'm fine with it. This house is ridiculous and I love her so much. Ooh, the teal. That's really pretty. There's so much going on here. So I think we need something over here, maybe a picture and a coffee table. Now, what I would really love if you could do it is to take the My First Pet Stuff coffee table and size it down if it didn't do that, because I think this one's super fun, but it doesn't function properly. So we need something a little different. We could use this one because it has that one colorful, like, cute swatch. That's probably too big. And just have like a tiny little coffee table. I don't think I like that at all. That's fine. Ooh, this one's, I don't want to use too much paranormal stuff. It's kind of boring. So I decided to go with this bowling night stuff table. Now I just don't know if I want to have it like also on an angle. Like that feels too busy. I don't know if I like that. I could size it down a little bit. Maybe we'll just go without a coffee table or with like one of these tiny living tables. So it feels more, ooh, we can do this and have it just have like a little side table instead of being too crowded, because the couch is in a weird like angled position and I'm not sure that it would work otherwise. I really like this painting here. I think it suits the space really well, and it's a picture of cake, so like that's really fun. Plus it has a lot of the colors in the room, the pinks, the reds, the yellows. I think that that's adorable. Maybe a hanging plant in the corner, because hanging plants, especially this one from the Paranormal pack, are so fun. I could use one from Nifty Knitting, but I don't know, this one just suits the space, I think. I think that one's really beautiful. And we need some kind of like weird artwork above the TV. I'm kind of thinking maybe this, but that feels like kind of superhero-y to me, or like this one. I feel like this is really, really cute from Movie Hangout. Ooh, like this swatch is really cute. I like that a lot, actually. And then maybe we could add a couple little toys or something, because I do feel like this is like a child-aged sim who lives here with their mom and like is the one that decorated the house. So I feel like they would have a couple cute little toys there, and maybe some like little kid decor, some butterflies. I really do love these little butterflies. I think that they are so precious. If this was like there, that's so fun. Could you imagine if your parents let you decorate the whole house when you were this age? Incredible. I would absolutely love that. So I think that this is a very fun and bright colored area. Now, one thing I do want to add out here is some kind of desk, but probably just a small one, like this one here from the Dream Home Decorator pack. Now, I don't know how functional this house is going to be now, because there's like barely any walking space, but we're going to hope for the best. Maybe we'll go with like a hot pink. It's not hot pink. We'll go for like a pink chair here. I think that that's pretty cute. We might just like move everything in just a little bit, like move the couch over a little bit, just so that we know that Sims can get by. There should be enough room there for them to walk by. If not, sorry about it. Now, when all else fails, add a plant. That is my life motto when it comes to playing The Sims 4. So we'll add this plant here in the corner, maybe give the Sims a computer, but just like a small little laptop, and then some kind of fun picture above the desk for sure. What should we go with? Maybe something like giant, not like soup. I don't really like that. Never mind. I don't want to go with that. Ooh, the unlockable sloth and llama pictures are perfect. They're a little bit too high. I might get them like off kilter. What would you call that? Like off, not off center, but you know what I mean. And then add a little bit of clutter to the desk as well. We could get some kind of like pen cup, something along those lines. Oh, can we have this little bunny? Some of the cottage living items are just so precious. Maybe like a stack of magazines. That's pretty cute. I like that a lot, actually. I'm a big fan. And then maybe we could use some of the Dream Home Decorator like shoes to make it seem like this is where they store all of their shoes, because they don't really have anywhere else to put them. This apartment ended up being very wild. And then we have just like a kid's room left to decorate here. So we'll go with a colorful bed for sure. Maybe even this one. Just kidding. I don't like that one at all. Any of the furniture from Cats and Dogs for Kids is just like too much for me. I know we have a couple that are really cute. This one honestly might be perfect. And we could make it in a fun, I don't really want the flowers. I think this one is better. I feel like the sim would love that and loves all of the bright colors in their home right now. Like, that's so fun. And maybe we could use a little purple. I love all the poofs that we've been getting in past packs. It's so cute. And we definitely need to add a defender light. We do not need the monster under the bed. I'll probably put it down here though, just because it'd be weird to have it above the bed. And then over here is kind of weird as well. And go in and add some fun things on the wall. I already used the butterflies in the living room, so maybe we'll put this here and then some string lights underneath it, but we will size those down by one so it looks more like they're hanging from the cork board, which I think is really cute. And it's just like cluttered enough for it to feel lived in and homey and not too cluttered. You know what I mean? And maybe like a little bunny thing that the kid has had for many years. Maybe we'll put it behind the defender light. That's pretty cute. Like, bunnies are adorable. And we need some kind of dresser situation in this room for sure. And then maybe a little mirror. This one's kind of fun. I never really use that just because it's base game and base game's boring. Ooh, no, these are more fun from the birthday update. Oh, maybe the blue. Ooh, there's one thing, because these were all created by custom content creators, so there's so many swatch options, which I'm just not used to. So it's like, oh, I can't make decisions like that. There's too many options. Ooh, lime green. I like that. When I was a little kid, years and years ago, I was like 6 years old, my mom decided to paint our whole kitchen lime green, and it was an adventure. It was most definitely an adventure. You will go with a nice purple for that. That's so precious. I love that. With the green, it just all like, it doesn't blend well together because it's a little bit wild, but it looks cute. You know what I mean? Now we need like some kind of small rug here just to make it look a little bit cozier. And this one here, maybe like one smaller could work really, really well in this space. I think that one kind of, maybe it's too much purple. Honestly, no, I really do like that one. And then we'll just add, oh, that plant is 100% clipping into that room. Maybe I'll just make it one smaller because it does seem like it's a little bit too big for the space. And then maybe just like a blarfy or something in the corner. Little blarf-tastic, and then some just images and things on the walls just to make it feel a little more lived in. Ooh, maybe a little giraffe here too. That's really fun. I love giraffes. And then we always, in every Sims kids room that I build, I always put a backpack somewhere, no matter what. And I think that this sim would have the little one like that. So precious, so cute. And then maybe they're like super overachiever and they can have a couple little ribbons from various events that they have attended because they are talented and beautiful. And then just like some kind of artwork over here. I feel like there's too much blank space on the walls. Maybe we have just like some kind of fun poster. Oh, these are all like energy drink posters. Those are not what we're looking for. What about some of these ones here and like the little kids? Oh, Henry Puffer. Henry Puffer for sure. And then maybe like this one here. That is so cute. I love it. I love it so much. Honestly, overall, might be a little much for an apartment, but I enjoy it nonetheless. And there you have it, guys. There's my weird, colorful single mom apartment. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. If you're looking for this apartment on the gallery, I will have my gallery ID down below as well, and it will already be uploaded by the time this video goes up. I really hope you're having an amazing day, and I will see you guys next time. Bye, everybody.